where I ended and where I started. I had these box braids in for a little over 3 months because life was lifing. And the reality is that sometimes my hair is a reflection of where I am in life. And I was kind of going through it. I'm not gonna lie. I eventually got the energy to cut off my braids, unravel them, and wash my hair in twists. This is how I've been washing my hair for months, and it has gotten me through this era. Listen, I am in my lazy natural era. This is how I've been doing my hair for months. I just put my hair in multiple twists, and then I pull it back into a low ponytail and put it in a bun. I love this style because it gets me through to my next wash day. And if I need to go somewhere or do something special, I unravel it and I have a twist out. Now, this is the reality of washing my hair in twists. If you are going through a period of your life where you just do not want to detangle in the shower, maybe give this a try. I had done this for years in the beginning of my journey, but I found that detangling in the shower is a lot easier, and the risk of getting knots, tangles, and breakage is a lot less if you detangle in the shower. However, like I said, I'm in my lazy natural era, and I'd rather sit in front of the television or my iPad and watch a show while I detangle my hair. So what I do is a light finger detangle. I put a little moisturizer on there so that the hair remains supple. I use a wide tooth comb, detangle my hair as much as I possibly can. Then I put a little bit more moisturizer on it, and then I twist it up. You will see this process. I use the previous twist as a guide, and my parting is non-existent. It actually has been non-existent for years upon years now, and I am 100% comfortable with that. I think it gives a natural look. Of course, there are pros to parting your hair. You get even twists all the way around, but I've kind of given that up a very long time ago. In my journey, it's been particularly important for me to not be so hard on myself. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. My hair doesn't have to be styled in a spectacular style every single week. I can rest. I can enjoy my life. I don't have to twist my hair. I can do a very natural wash and go with not a lot of product and still go out. And, I think that this is healthy. This is a good thing for me. And this is how I've been wearing my hair for months. And I love it. I ended up going to St. Louis for a wedding. And so I'm going to show you what I did with my hair. Good morning. I am in St. Louis, getting ready for a wedding. I've got maybe like 30 minutes left. I'm finally taking these twists down. I have no idea really what I'm doing with my hair, but I did bring some bobby pins. I thought I was gonna do some perm rods at the end, but we didn't get in until 1:30 in the morning. So I'm just continuing on with my lazy natural era, and I am loving it. I'm keeping things so simple. I'm not even adding oil to my hair, which I've stopped doing a long time ago. I tend to add oil only if I want extra shine or something, but to be honest, I've just been using moisturizers. I haven't been using really any additional heat. I have just been using the air that God has given us. Letting it dry overnight, and I also make sure when I go to bed my hair is not wet. By the time, I tend to twist my hair early enough in the day that by the time it's time to go to bed, it's only lightly damp from what I can tell. And when I do the initial twist, I don't do them on soaking wet hair usually. I tend to let the hair dry a little bit, get some of that excess water out, and then start twisting. And I use the clips in my hair just to kind of stretch it out, because typically when I want an elongated twist out, I will do it on dry hair and let the product pretty much wet my hair. Maybe a little mist of water, but not too much. So when my hair is freshly washed, I have to stretch it in some way if I want to see a little bit more length, because we all know the shrinkage of 4C hair, okay? But I'm in front of a mirror right now, kind of like watching myself. I gotta make sure I get all the twists. I've just been enjoying this time to myself and away from manipulating my hair as much as I normally do. I'm actually really happy to be in this sort of era of my journey, because the last time life was lifing, or I just wanted some extra time to myself, I got really frustrated and I ended up texturizing my hair. And it was like the biggest mistake that I had ever made. I think I just did it on a whim, just out of frustration, and that was before I didn't think that I could simply wash my hair, throw some conditioner on it and go. Like, having my hair in its complete natural state just wasn't a style. My hair didn't feel done, and I didn't really get to a place where I truly accepted my hair. Now, if I have the time, I'll do some twists, but I am at a place where I'm perfectly okay with going to a wedding with my natural hair texture. I probably would want to do like a wash and go or something, just so that it has a intentional style to it, but also it wouldn't stop me from living life if my hair wasn't stretched in some way or styled in some way. So this is my hair so far. Hopefully I'm not missing a twist somewhere. I'm not even gonna like separate it or anything. I think I am going to pin it up. I got a whole washcloth right there. I hate when those are just like out. Anyway, it's fine. Huh? Yeah. It's wet. I brought no gel to slick down my edges or anything. I am just letting her be. What am I doing? Like a updo of some sort. Twisted in the back. Feels very soft. When it comes to my hairline, I stopped using gel as often as I was. I think I was using it nearly every day, and it was almost like my hair wasn't done without slicking my edges. I kind of had to check myself on that a little bit, and just make sure that I wasn't kind of relying on it. But that's just me and my personal journey. I kind of got to a place where I didn't really feel like it was that necessary, but I do like the look and the style. Not a huge fan of like the exaggerated, you're not supposed to do this, by the way. I'm not really a fan of like the exaggerated baby hair, as you guys know, but I have a firm appreciation of Black culture and the things that are inherently ours and that like come from us. And so I'm not ashamed of it, I'm just not a fan of it on myself. Though I have my own personal taste and aesthetic, the things that I like, and I'm gonna share that, it doesn't negate the fact that I think it's dope when you can identify something that's inherently from Black culture. So anyway, I'm not impressed. This is it. It reminds me of how I wore my hair on my very first television appearance on Days of Our Lives. That's what it reminds me of. The hairstylist was the first hairstylist that I didn't feel that he was intimidated, and he just like took the twist and just did an updo, and it looked amazing. It was very similar to this, and that was the only experience I've ever had where someone clearly kind of wasn't intimidated and knew what they were doing. So this style kind of has a little special place in my heart. Anyway, this is it. this is the look. Not 100% impressed, but this is what I can do in 10 minutes. I gotta finish putting my clothes on, put some lipstick on, and then head out the door. Gotta go.